What's up, Lee Tribe, and anyone else new to the channel? Today, I'm going to be teaching you step by step how to create a pun t-shirt that sells. And if you're thinking, Lisa, I'm not creative enough, I can't come up with these puns on my own. Lies. Stop saying that. Yes, you can. All right. Step one, head on over to my favorite pun site, Punpedia. You might remember me featuring this back in 2019 during my 14-day challenge, but I like this site because it gives you pun ideas, but you still have to come up with the t-shirt idea yourself. So you still have to do the work, right? Which is good because it teaches you to be creative. All right, so we're going to go over to the events section and we're going to do Easter puns. Now let's talk about uploading for holidays and the timing. I notice you all seem to be most interested in holiday videos like 2 to 4 weeks prior to the holiday. But I actually upload for holidays 2 to 4 months before the holiday. And I wonder, and maybe you guys can leave this in the comments, I wonder if that's because you're waiting for those BSRs to drop. You're waiting for people to start buying so you can see what's trending. But my thought process is always, I'm trying to be the trendsetter. Rather than following what's already hot, I want to be that person that sets the tone for the trend. And what a lot of you don't realize is that people shop early. Just to give you an idea, my best-selling Redbubble and Merch by Amazon Valentine's designs for 2021 were uploaded in November. And the Amazon design sold in November, 3 months before. And the Redbubble design sold in December. So when you come up with a unique idea and you're first and it happens to sell early, you're going to be ahead of everybody else that copies you in terms of the ranking, at least initially. Now, if you scroll down here, you can see that Punpedia gives you a ton of different pun words. So with the pun shirt, you basically are replacing a word in a phrase with another word that sounds like that word. So for this video, we're going to use bunny in place of body. And I got this idea right here from Punpedia. So no bunny, some bunny, any bunny, right? Now, I did search on Amazon and I did see that people had done some bunny, any bunny shirts, but they haven't done these a lot. And there's a ton of niches you can do this with that haven't even been done or touched. So the next step when you're doing a pun shirt is you have to remember you're creating a unique idea that no one's ever heard of before, a unique quote. So I know you're thinking, well, how's somebody going to find it then if they don't know to search for that title? That's why the cross-niching formula works so well. And I showed that in my last video when I showed you guys the shirt that sold. No one had ever heard of that phrase before, but I cross-niched it and used keywords that had sold before, and that's how people found it. See, this is what I want you guys to see. If you want to learn how to sell with print on demand, this is not just about becoming a great designer. There's a marketing business side to this you have to understand. You have to learn how these algorithms work and how t-shirts get ranked. And a lot of people don't understand that, which is why they don't do these ideas because they think their shirts aren't going to get found. You got to learn the marketing side of this too. This is not just about design. So the next thing I would do for a holiday is I would go to, let's just say Amazon, and I would type in a broad term like Easter shirt or funny Easter shirt. And I just scrolled through and I just checked to see what other topics have been crossed with Easter before, like in years past, that have sold. And it only took me a couple minutes to see. I found 3 topics: chocolate, Jesus, and workout shirts. And I bet there's a ton more, but I just stopped there just for the sake of this video. So in this video, we're going to cross our Easter pun with chocolate. So that's the second step. Find another topic that has been cross-niched successfully in the past. So right away, I started coming up with ideas off the top of my head. And I came up with this one. Any bunny got chocolate? Get it? Any bunny, like anybody. And so just off that idea alone, I came up with no bunny eats more chocolate than me. Every bunny loves chocolate. No bunny better take my chocolate. Some bunny bring me chocolate. So all of those just came off the top of my head. And I'm very strategic here about what I'm doing because based on research, I noticed that bunny ear shirts have sold before. Chocolate candy bar type shirts have sold before. So I'm incorporating all these ideas into this one shirt so I can get them in the title and the description. Copy the formula. Not somebody's t-shirt. This is the formula I want you all to see. So for titling this is what I would do. Easter Bunny Ears Chocolate Lovers Shirt. And then there could be a number of different combinations I would have tried. I feel like people really get obsessive over getting the perfect title. Sometimes you just have to use your best judgment. Like, I obviously wanted to get Easter in there. I knew that bunny ear shirts sold a lot, and chocolate obviously is one of the topics we're cross niching with. I could have even done maybe candy bar if I had discovered that a lot of candy bar shirts were selling. So it just really depends on your research. Now, for the description, that's where I'm going to put the phrase on the shirt. But I didn't want to put that in the title because nobody's ever heard of that before. I wanted the main keywords that people search for in the title. And if you have room to get the title in there, that's fine. But you can always put that in the description. So for the description, I would put, any bunny got chocolate? This design features a funny pun quote that is perfect for chocolate lovers on Easter. Design features bunny rabbit ears and chocolate candy bars. So if you look at that description, you've got bunny rabbit, rabbit ears, chocolate, candy bars, chocolate lovers, pun. Somebody might be looking for an Easter pun shirt, a funny Easter pun shirt, a candy bar Easter shirt. There's so many different ways this can be found. So using this formula alone, you can come up with a ton of any bunny, some bunny. No bunny loves golf more than me. Now, the reason I didn't use golf as my example is because I was trying to do this based on research. I wanted to see what types of topics have sold in the past. That doesn't mean a golf Easter shirt's not going to sell, but if you're uncomfortable with doing these unique ideas, a lot of people find it easier to choose topics that they know have sold before. And there's nothing wrong with that as long as you come up with a unique idea. Now, I mentioned exercise and working out as another topic that goes well with Easter, and that's because of the leg day shirts that were popular. I also noticed that weightlifting, buns of steel, like the bunny shirt, buns of steel, works. But I noticed on Punpedia, they gave an example of bunny builder. I was like, I wonder if anybody has used this with any weightlifting shirts. Didn't see any. I think that's so clever. So instead of doing this bunny lifting weights, you could do like a buff bunny, like standing there with his muscles, and then put bunny builder underneath or above it or whatever. I feel like that's a great pun idea. Nobody's done it yet. And another idea I thought of was, any bunny want to lift? Those lift shirts sell all the time. And so this person uploaded this weightlifting shirt last February, and it sold for Easter. And it looks like it sold already again in 2021, because the BSR, if it had not sold since Easter of last year, it would be like at 16 million. So it's already sold once this year, you could tell. So I'm really hoping you guys, especially with these last two videos, I'm trying to get you guys to really get out of the habit of waiting for something to get popular and feeling like you have to do a derivative or a variation of something that's already selling. You can become the trendsetter yourself. You don't always have to follow and wait until 2 weeks out before a holiday to put something out. Because if you're early and it happens to do well, you can make a lot more money than the people that wait to copy other people's designs. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you in the next video. By the way, if you're new to print on demand, be sure to check out my complete guide for beginners. It is incredibly detailed with examples and guidance, perfect for a newbie or if you're struggling with your sales. Simply visit passiveshirtprofits.com, scroll down to the bottom, and click the thumbnail. See you there.